अरे वाई सो सीरियस बॉस? करारा चाटा तो स्वामी जी को पड़ा है, आप गाल पकड़ के क्यों बैठे हो? रघुराम जी को 100% इंडियन एंड पेट्रियोटिक का सर्टिफिकेट दे दिया प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी ने। क्या स्वामी जी का एग्जिट होगा बीजेपी से फिर से? देखते रहिए वाई सो सीरियस। लेकिन despite all this drama, the week gone by belonged to Brexit, then Regrexit. That's the regret caused by Brexit. Then there was Mexit. Indeed very sad. Then we saw NS Jexit before we could see NS Gentry. Doctors भी कहते हैं, बापूजी भी कह के गए हैं, Chini is not good for you. Huh? Anyways, back to Brexit. The presidential nominee of US's Republican Party tweeted this when in fact Scotland voted to remain with the EU, thus crushing the rumor that had started to emerge post the Brexit vote that Britishers are dumber than Americans. So suddenly the possibility of a Trump presidency is not so far-fetched. Disaster, na? No way. Where the world sees disaster, only one man can see a ray of optimism, because this man can extract a silver lining out of the darkest cloud made of supernovas collapsing into a black hole creating rain. Or anti-rain actually, considering it's a black hole. And while even light won't escape this gravitational force, there is an energy in the universe that will pull a silver lining out, and he himself will provide the thunder.
Don't keep blaming the right wing. Net migration in the UK has reached a high of 3 million migrants. Who do you blame? You blame the parties? Or you blame the people who vote for them? That's the point. Thousands of jobless EU migrants moved to the UK to live off benefits. Alex, listen here. EU equals immigration. Why Brexit? Unthought, unplanned continental integration. Why are people surprised over Brexit?
A silent right-wing rising set at 1 gazillion decibels has a certain charm to it. So here's a bit about this silent right-wing rising first.
We're talking about 52-year-old Tommy Mayer. He appeared in court just a few hours ago, and when asked for his name in court, he replied, quote, "My name is death to traitors, freedom for Britain," unquote.
To the opening of the doors to 29 million poor people from Romania and Bulgaria. It means an open door to the criminal gangs and the modern-day Fagins, who will of course benefit from the fact that London is the most successful and wealthy international city in Europe. We will have done it without having to fight, without a single bullet being fired.
But it's an interesting phenomena, this whole right-wing business rooting for each other across international borders. Now there's a problem because this is a conflict. It's a conflict wrapped in a contradiction tied up with an enigma. And here is the irony. The inevitable hate and clash against the other overrides the right-wing tag that's supposed to provide affinity. मेरे right कंधे पे तिल है, मेरे भी. I hate outsiders. मैं भी. Bye. अरे गधो, then you should hate each other, na? But that's an inevitability too far actually for them to see at this point of time. Here's a look at the kind of right-wing that is growing in the US.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
And we should enforce the law. How do we enforce the law? Yes, we should deport them. We should build a wall. We should triple the border patrol.
You want to be in America? A, you better be here legally or you're out of here. B, when you're here, let's speak American.
The bottom line is that the only reason the killer was in America in the first place was because we allowed his family to come here. Radical Islam is coming to our shores.
Meanwhile, this is the right wing here in India.
ऐसा कानून हिंदू के भी दो बच्चे तो मुसलमान के भी दो बच्चे।
औरंगजेब रोड का नाम भी बदलकर एक ऐसे महापुरुष के नाम पर किया है जो मुसलमान होते हुए भी इतना बड़ा राष्ट्रवादी और मानवतावादी इंसान था। अब एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम उनके नाम पर किया।
क्या दुनिया के अंदर कहीं हुआ है कि कहीं पर किसी मस्जिद के अंदर नंदी और गौरी गणेश विराजमान हो? हमें अनुमति दीजिए, हम हर जगह गौरी गणेश और नंदी को विराजमान करवा देंगे।
मैं मुसलमानों को चेतावनी दे रहा हूं कि गुजरात शायद आप भूल गए होंगे, पर मुजफ्फरनगर आप नहीं भूले होंगे।
अरे भाई, तुम दोनों दोस्त कैसे बन सकते हो? अमेरिकन राइट विंग को नॉन क्रिश्चियन, नॉन व्हाइट, आउटसाइडर टाइप लोग पसंद नहीं है। इंडियन राइट विंग को नॉन हिंदू, नॉन ब्राउन, आउटसाइडर, इन्वेडर टाइप पसंद नहीं है। और अगर ब्राउन हो भी तो कोई पॉइंट नहीं है, बिकॉज इफ यू आर नॉट हिंदू, सॉरी, नो लाइक। तो फाइनली अगर लॉजिक का सहारा लेकर 2 कदम चलने की कोशिश करें, द राइट ऑफ एनी कंट्री और कल्चर इज बाउंड टू बी द एनिमी ऑफ द राइट ऑफ एनी अदर कंट्री और कल्चर। लेकिन किसी वजह से राइज ऑफ राइट का नारा सुनकर इंडियन राइट के कुछ रिक्रूट्स बहुत ही खुश हो जाते हैं। क्यों भाई, अमेरिकन है तो इसलिए। ये भी राइट विंग है, डू यू लाइक? एंड ये भी राइट विंग वाले हैं जो सावले लोगों को जलाने का शौक रखते थे बहुत साल पहले। मे बी इफ फाइटिंग एंड कर्सिंग इज द एम, देन यू वुड बी थ्रिल्ड दैट देयर वुड बी मोर पीपल टू फाइट। एंड इफ यू डोंट फाइंड देम एल्सवेयर, ट्रस्ट मी, you'll find them amongst your own. So here are the possible scenarios of 2017. We have Modi in India right now, but going at the rate at which right-wing poster boy Swami has been attacking his own, whether be it Rajan or Arvind Subramanian or of course Arun Jaitley, any guesses who'll Swami be gunning for next? It's Modi. So in 2017, we'll have Subramaniam Swami.
You wrote a piece in the DNA.
Yes.
Where you have spoken about Muslims having a Hindu ancestry.
Yeah. I said they should be, should acknowledge that their ancestors are Hindus. Otherwise, they shouldn't have a voting right. That's what you said. That was the objection.
Yes.
In the US, we'll have Donald Trump.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on.
In Britain, we'll have Nigel Farage.
I don't want to be rude, but you have the charisma of a damp rag and the appearance of a low-grade bank clerk. And the question that I want to ask, that we're all going to ask, is who are you? I'd never heard of you. Nobody in Europe had ever heard of you.
And in Iraq and Afghanistan, of course, the Taliban and the ISIS would take over. Bas. What a perfect world, na? जब मैं बच्चा था ना तो ये गाना सुना करता था, आप भी सुनिए।
हम लाए हैं तूफान से किश्ती निकाल के, इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के।
But here's the song that I'm dedicating to the children of today, waiting to inherit the right earth. So kids from US, UK, India, Pakistan, from the adults of the world all over, this song goes out for you. ध्यान से सुनो।
Oh shit, you really fucked. Hot damn, you're in a jam. Fuck balls, you're out of luck. Oh shit, you're really fucked.
Thanks for watching. If you loved or hated this edition of Why So Serious, you can drop in your fuck all comments in the section below.